There we go. Didn't want to swap over. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to another live stream of Season 18 GoldRush the Game Leaderboards. Didn't really get anything done today, like I said I've tried to do. Wound up helping someone with something and lost track of time. So, today I am going to be trying to power through this last 2 rows of squares here to allow me to then bulldoze the area behind to get me to start digging throughout the week, because I do need to play massive catch up if I intend to actually win this thing. Hey Mondre and hello Spy, how you guys doing? As I said, I think it was yesterday, I do have the weekend itself off from work, back to back 2 days. Fantastic job. I am of course streaming Saturday night and gaming with some friends Sunday night, but dayside I can just go nuts. Try and put through as much dirt as I can, so I want to make sure I'm prepped and ready for that. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, see how far I've fallen. Oh, well, I do know. Oh no, I thought Spy had put some stuff through. He hasn't. Bowie has. Bowie was in between me and Spy. So I'm now 13th ranked. And 11th. So I am currently not on any leaderboard. Although I am only, what's that, 2 ounces? 3 ounces? 4 ounces? I don't know why I said 2 ounces. 4 ounces shy of back on the top 10 on the seasonal. But I need to. Are you building up a bucket heap? So you're storing buckets. Ooh. I will, but I want to get back on the leaderboards first. Going to have to watch later on, working long days. That's absolutely fine, dude. It's not a problem. Knowing that that's the case, the fact that you still turned up to say hi is great. Thank you very much. Even if, and I'm not saying people need to, I'd rather people do this. I'd like people to watch and comment if possible, but even if you've only got your chat box active and you're chatting away with what I'm saying, that still actually helps. It shows that people are active on the streams. I said from the off this will be a difficult one for me to compete in with work and everything. But the likelihood is I'm not going to be doing a leaderboard for a few times in a row after this, because we're going to have the gap. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, by the time the next leaderboard starts off, it's going to be close enough to Dying Light 2 release. So, I'm going to be engrossed in that for a little while after, when the next leaderboard kicks in. Or midway into it, or something to that effect. Hello, Hazard. How are you doing, dude? Look. Wait. What the hell? You got the coins from yesterday still there, dude? But they're not here. Oh, no, I've got to fix this. Hold on. Got to have the symmetry. Where am I going? got to be not an empty jar. I don't want to empty the jar. There's got to be a refresh. Ah. Oh no, that emptied the jar by saving the settings. Oh no, no it didn't. There we go. Haha. And you're back. Working and lurking, it's all good, dude. It's all good. I was thinking about changing the not that I get many donations anyway, but I was thinking of changing the coin type versus donation amount. It's like anything up to say $5 would be the bronze, then I don't know, $10–15 for the silver, and anything above that being the gold. At the moment it's really strange. It's like up to 3 for bronze, then up to 20 for silver, and then gold is 20 plus. It's like a bit of a weird gold to try to obtain for the gold. I'd rather have a more stabilized system. Oh, no wonder it's way off base. And this little section here is not helping me. There we go. That will be easier. It's another day. Now under $1 million in cash. And 16 days to the end of the year. We're almost halfway through the season. It's amazing just how much difference a couple of days of non-playing can actually take. Like, it sent me way down the line. People are actually trying to play hard. There are some seasons you get where people are just content with a set amount or a set position. If they fall below, like say 5th place or something, they'll just pop a few little buckets through and jump back up again. And other days they just go out all out, just try to do the absolute best they can. And that seems to be what's going on this season. So, obviously, guys, there is a limit as to what I can actually do during these streams. You know, you dig, you process. Is there anything you would like to see me do whilst actively trying to compete? I mean, as long as it won't slow me down too much, I'm happy to spice things up a little bit. It's always the same old stuff otherwise. And as nice a game as it is, not everyone will be into it, maybe. someone was saying, a friend of mine was saying about maybe having a chat box, like the chat box up on the stream. But personally, I think that takes people's attention away from the actual stream itself. They're not paying attention to what's going on because they're reading the chat box if chat is active. Or B, there could be days when there's no one really chatting, and obviously that just looks stupid on camera. Yes, Azad, go ahead. What is your suggestion? And it's not going to be a face cam, I warn you now. Most of the time when I stream, I am like half asleep or coming up to half asleep, because I obviously stream so late in the day for me. Actually, I can juggle. I'm not, you know, I'm not the most proficient at it. I can juggle with 3 juggling balls. Then mid juggle I can swap out to juggle with 2 in one hand, or swap it over to the other hand, juggle with 2 in that hand. But that's pretty much the best I can do. I'm also really good, eerily good in fact, at throwing playing cards. I've had my brother sit down on the sofa before while I've launched playing cards at him from across the across the room. The trust he has for me, oh my god. I managed to not actually hit him, but the cards kept going flying past his head, smacking into the wall, and afterwards he turned around and said like, the sound of the way somebody's impacted, he half expected to turn his head and see them stuck in the wall quivering. Oh. Not that he watches my streams, but to my dearest brother, I appreciate your trust in me. I mean, let's face it, I am a ninja. One-handed juggle, two-handed, three-object juggle. You still have throwing cards, so you know exactly what I mean. Once you get the flick on your wrist, you know how, it's easy. Once you can get that motion, that wrist motion, shut up. Then throwing playing cards is a piece of piss. I can also, I can do the whole two-face coin across the knuckles thing. Then of course I have a great number of hypermobility things I can do. We're not going to get into all of them. I've never tried to ride a unicycle, I have to admit. That is one thing I've never tried to do. But my balance is incredible. I'm very light on my feet. I wear steel toe cap boots and make no noise whilst I walk. Or next to no noise. Not intentionally, I don't go around sneaking. I just literally, I don't make any, very for much noise at all whilst I'm walking, forever scaring the crap out of my daughter. It's a lot harder than you'd think to ride one. Well, I would imagine it's half as difficult as it is to ride a bicycle. And I mastered that when I was a kid. Oh, Spy, are we still on for tomorrow? This is why I'm doing it like this, dude. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, a bit of a frog in the throat. This is why I'm doing it like this. It's quicker to dig with an excavator than it is a front end loader. So, especially if the dirt the front end loader has to deal with is not as high walled. So I'm digging as much as I can from the bottom up using the excavator. Then I'll switch out to the front end loader. It saves time, believe it or not. And the reason I've got the dump truck here is because sometimes if you dump the dirt out onto the bedrock and a lump of it connects up with a section of dirt that's down there, it will create a mound, which means you have to dig that section of dirt twice. But by filling up the dump truck and keep putting into it, it just deletes the excess. The fell does not like the slope. The fell? Yeah, we are up for its play. Awesome, dude, awesome. In which case then, just a reminder to anyone who might have the game. Tomorrow, me and Spy will be playing Tribes of Midgard. If anyone has the game and is interested in joining us, by all means, just let me know in Discord and we'll set it up. Starting at about half an hour before normal live stream starting time. So just leave a message in the Discord group chat saying you want to join in and I'll make that happen. We can have up to 10 people, so... Oh, the front end loader. No, the front end loader hates slopes. That's another reason why I'm doing this. Because the smaller the height of the dirt wall that the front end loader is biting into, the further forwards it goes with that dirt. Also, another thing I used to do if I just used the front end loader, I would be just digging down that section there, the easiest section, with just enough of a wide enough gap so that when I reach the bottom, I can then start going. Hold on, let me go into the bucket cam for you here. So I'll dig my way down that section there with the front end loader, right? Then when I get to here, I'll then turn and start digging in this direction until I get this bit cleared, all that line cleared out, and maybe a little bit of this line. Then it's easier from that point, it's easier to dig with the front end loader if you're digging uphill. Digging with the front end loader is easier uphill than it is down. Bucket pointer, yep, yep. Call that a thank you for yesterday's donation, Hazard. I know you appreciate the bucket pointer. I'm not even collecting anything here. I have a bucket full of dirt here. Who knew? You love the bucket pointer. I know, dude. I remember the first time you ever saw it. I was just like pointing out my wash plant to see if the dirt was processing, see if it was reaching up there. And you just couldn't get over it. Get an angle and go. Yeah. I'm still prepping. I jumped on after work and everything, but someone needed a hand with something and I kind of lost track of time. Please, I have 2 Frankensteins sitting in storage. You'd think I'd be running a truck back and forth. Who do you think this is? I've had Frankensteins helping me out from day one of digging. Day one of actually processing the dirt. I had the Frankensteins before the first lot of dirt. Oh no. That's a lie, because I did do a couple of buckets in the hog pan, but outside of that, not a single piece, gram, whatever you want to call it, of dirt went into my wash plant without the use of a Frankenstein. Well, my rental costs are 95 grand a day. and I only have the 2 francs. The rest of that money is for my wash plant rentals. Sorry, couldn't stifle that yawn. My francs are costing me about 20 grand each, I think, a day. So 55 grand a day on wash plant rentals, roughly speaking. And that's not including the 30 grand or so I'm paying out in wages. You know, Azad, I have to ask, do you watch much Australian YouTubers? Because there's actually a channel, I think that, yeah, from Australia. It's not gaming, it's just a weird, what the hell are they doing kind of a channel. It's like, really? This is what they're trying out now? I was just wondering if it's the sort of thing you normally watch as well. Oh yeah, that's when I got all my rental prices, was during winter. Like the last day of winter before permafrost. What about how ridiculous? I don't watch them like every single one they upload, but occasionally I see one that catches my attention. Sorry, had to clear my throat again and drop my pad in the meantime. See how much faster it is just chomping through the dirt at bedrock level with the front end loader once you've cleared off a good chunk first using the excavator. Otherwise it's just like a tiny little section, it looks like, doesn't it? Oh, hold on, we'll get there in a second and I'll show you what I mean. Like this, look. See how little that just removed. Hello Andy. I'm still prepping this claim. I am 3,000 shy of top 10. Once I'm back on the runnings again, once I've got this claim set up, I should start gaining positions again. I mean, I can do a clean out in an hour, like a fill up and a clean out within an hour. So, and that's just not me bragging. That I've actually proven that on stream. It's like the quickest I filled up the wash plant so that it swaps out the buckets and the mats is, I think, what was it, guys? 13 minutes. Oh yeah, it is. That is a big, steep climb. There's some serious competition. Smoker, Tactical, Grinder, and Kagera are quite often on these leaderboards. They are serious leaderboard top 10 finalists. Old Man Gaming, Tactical. Well, you can see it on the side here. Tactical, Old Man Gaming, Angero. Who else? Grinder, all in my friends list. Kind of a friendly competition thing. I like that. You're just in a non-DLC, chilling at 3,800 ounces. This 10,900 that I've got was just on one gold map, the starting gold map on Nighthawk here. That's literally, and I didn't even go for the waterfall either. That was just the bulk of the dirt in the main area of the claim. Hey Celestro, how you doing, dude? For anyone who doesn't know yet, Celestro here is one of my multiplayer gamers for the streams, and we've recently started up on Fridays and Saturdays playing Ark along with Ranty and Mr. Gamer. So that'll be later on in the week. Dorothy, hello. VOA. What do you mean? I know what FYI means, but what do you mean by VOA? Just chilling and stacking buckets whilst digging out of the waterfall part. Of course you are, Pregnator. And hello, by the way. Oh yeah, when I get going, I'll probably get 10k cleared on DLC first claim and stop. Probably won't need to do more. Oh, fair enough. I didn't say Ark, I said Raft. Or at least I think I did. Disclaimer, it is Raft we're playing, not Ark. Ark was the last game. I want to get on with the bulldozing. I do. I want to swap out, get something different done. Oh my god, I need to fix this dirt here. I want to swap out, do something a little different so you don't just see me deleting dirt. Problem is, I'm not willing to do it until I've got... I need the front of the claim ready. Hold on. Of course you will, of course you will. Basically, let me show you what I mean. So say I bulldozed here, right? Say this was stuff I'm keeping. I would bulldoze all of this that I'm going to be keeping, you know, for the overburden purposes. Some of it doesn't have any overburden at all, or very little, whereas some of it has a little bit. Now, I want to be able to have a smooth digging experience, right? I don't want to be slipping or sliding, so I'm going to bulldoze it all to even it out, but I'm going to be pushing it forwards. Anything that hits the lip of this bit here will spill out down here, which means it can then still be collected. I don't mind processing the overburden on the ones that are here, because there's not a lot. It's just the fact that I need a way of digging it up fast and easy. They've looked into it. They don't know what causes it. They've looked into it a lot. But it's an easy fix. All you've got to do is teleport to town and back again. Either that or save and load. You know, it's a simple enough fix that if it gets too bad, it doesn't matter. It just takes a moment. And I would rather teleport to town than do a quick save and a quick load, because then I'd have to reselect my drill squares. I have 2 nuggetators and 2 wavetables, but that's only because I'm not using the hogpan sluice mats. If I did, I would have a 3rd one going, a 3rd nuggetator. But on a tier 5, there's no point. I mean, you get like 10, maybe 12 ounces on a clean out, on a good clean out, on the hogpan one mats. So not really worth the time it takes to clean them, at least in my opinion. And the reason for that is obviously the tier 5 being the best gold catching equipment there is. The hogpan sluice runs are there essentially for any gold that doesn't get processed through the main equipment, doesn't get caught. If you're tier 3, it's more likely to get gold in the hogpan sluice runs than you are in tier 5. Why am I dropping the dirt? Because this dearest Celestro, there's no gold in them. There's barely any in these ones as well, so I'll be deleting them. But they're basically, it's like these, look, 27 ounces. Whereas these, that's almost got 700. That's 800 odd, 925. So I'm just deleting the section out of the way, so I've got a clear field to the gold that I want to use, that I want to collect. Just prepping the claim. Go, bucket pointer, go, go, go. am I stuck on? And the reason I'm making it this wide as well is I need room for my Frankensteins and enough, look, not just the room for my Frankensteins and fuel containers to fuel up the conveyor belts for them. I also need room to maneuver my vehicles in and out. Otherwise I'd only make it like 2 or 3 wide instead of 4. Oh, tell you what, it really doesn't like this slope. Come on, over here. No, 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 not there. Stop. Don't make me turn you into a cougar again, because I will. Alright? Got a large bucket, and I'll dress you up in leopard print. You'll be the cougar. Thank you. That's with the handbrake on. Yeah, handbrake's on. I think last time everything was over 1, so I dug that section, not this one, so I had an easier slope. Diff lock, come on, thank you. Don't know why that turned off. I didn't even press the button. My bad. Oh. Didn't even turn it off. Ugh. Dorothy, if you are around, what did you mean by VOA? Out of curiosity. Just checking the chat while I'm rolling a cig. Celestro, did I mention to you about Tribes of Midgard? I can't remember. If not, I fully intended to. not going to be an easy angle. Oh, I did, didn't I? That's right. That's right. Did you test it out? What did you, if you did, what did you think? It's the final row of squares, then I can get on with the bulldozing. I would just start collecting the section behind me, but I have no room to maneuver. I mean, don't worry, Celeste, if you haven't had the time to test it out or anything, it's all good. Not yet, was busy trying to stabilise Oblivion's engine. Oh, that's fair enough. Well, if you're interested, every Thursday, or that is the plan at the moment anyway, just to chill out, not recording, not on stream. I'm just trying to get like a group of people together from the Discord, from the channel Discord. And at the moment, it's just me and Spy. If you're interested, tomorrow, 8 PM, we'll be gaming. Playing it. Feel free to join us if you'd like. Just a chill out session, you know. Sweet, man. Awesome. That means Spy, we'd have to give him a run through. Although, Celestro, I would fully advise you to go through the tutorial first. I can't remember how the joining process works, and unless you're level 2 at least, or tier 2. I don't mean level 2 in the game, in like whilst you're playing the game, but in the main menu there's a tier up system. You need to be, I think, tier 2 to play the multiplayer properly. Yeah, of course, dude, of course. I will do them with you. I did promise I would. There's a good amount of time from the between the time we set aside for that and the actual gaming time, so Best way for you... Oh, you can't, can you? I'm about to say best way for you to tier up. Wait. Actually, I can't recall. Spy. Was you able to join other people before you got to tier 2? Or was that the other game mode? Like the survival game mode? Also, Celestro, it is a lot easier, I found, personally. You might find different yourself, but I found it easier using a gamepad with it rather than the keys on this particular game. Oh, okay. Maybe it was solo you couldn't do unless you were tier 2. Right, give me 2 secs, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't want my heating on properly. Wasn't that cold. I just wanted that. I just had that little fan heater plugged in and on. I started getting a bit warm, so I just turned it off. But either way, regardless, Celestro, it would still be beneficial to you to jump into the tutorial before we did. It doesn't take too long. Just shows you the basics of what you need to do at the beginning of a match. Nice, dude, nice. Oh, that was horrible. I don't know how well I can portray this. The most buckets I've ever held, I've ever stacked, I had them in rows in here. And I had row, like as close as you could fit them. And basically I had this segment here, this corner like that, all filled up, and I had started working on here. I think I'd gotten like, I don't know, about that far away from this wall, like sort of there as well. Oh dear. What? Do you not know the squares you're digging on then? I had to stop at that point because that was my old PC setup. Like I had lesser equipment in my PC. Like my processor's been upgraded since then, my motherboard, my RAM, and the FPS was just atrocious with that much in there. I always do that. Why do I always do that? I want to open my thumb. Oh, okay. Like large chunks of overburden, or... Oh dear, you've got like a couple of buckets that are going to be like, I don't know, maybe 20-ounce buckets because the rest of it's overburden. Well, you've seen a result of some of my better clean outs, not this season because I didn't bulldoze the last claim map, but in other leaderboards you've seen me put through some pretty decent clean outs on bulldozed claims, like where I've gotten rid of the overburden. Oh, for crying out loud. Celestro, anyone that says VO, that VOH thing, can you block them for me, please? It's a link. They're trying to link. Just block them and delete the message for me, please, and thank you. Make sure to hide the user before you delete the message though, otherwise you won't be able to hide them. That's a timeout. When they come, next time you see it, do a hide user rather than a timeout, please. I know you're new to the controls, so that's alright. The timeout means they can come back and post again. But if you hide them, it essentially blocks them from the channel. They can't post again. And yeah, you deleted the message. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah, it's because I removed the overburden. Right, so not only is my cleanouts good because there's no overburden mixed in. Once you get used to the bulldozing and you can do it quickly enough, you save a lot of time. I tear through claims normally, don't I? And thank you for scrolling up there as well, Celestial. I do appreciate that. Thank you. You know you're actually making waves on YouTube when someone starts to spam you with links. Not that I'm making waves, you know. I've got a few loyal viewers. That's all that matters. Can't have fun if you don't have that, can you? And I'm not naive enough to think that this is going to be a full-time job or any crap like that. Bet you feel all special now, Celestia. Now you've actually got to use your moderator abilities for once. I mean, let's see. That and that, I could tear through those two sections, ignoring the dig from one section to the next sort of bit. Ignoring that, I could tear through the rich gold spots on these in a day, easily. Nah, I know Celestio doesn't expect cash in reward. I'm helping him with information. Oh, did you look at that intro I sent you for that old Minecraft series I did? That old Blender animation. That was quite early on in my usage of the program. Celestro. That's assuming I'm in the kitchen. I cause such a stink about being in the kitchen nowadays that they try not to put me in there if they can help it. I hate being in the kitchen at work so much. I normally end up being on batch meat. Even if I'm not, all surfaces, because I'm like 6'1", all surfaces are slightly below waist height for me. Which means I'm constantly hunched over, which hurts my back. Oh no, that's fair enough, dude. That's fair enough. I mean, dig the way you dig. If you were to, say, change your game plan to match mine, you might not even enjoy it. So that's right, I'm not even kidding you. If I were so inclined, I could. I could quite literally... I mean, I would... Disclaimer to anyone viewing, I would never, ever do this. Goes without saying. Alright? But I don't want rumours to start. But if I was so inclined, I could quite literally just flip my junk out and rest it on the heated side in the kitchen. That's how low the counters are for me. No, KFC wouldn't take me. I speak English. Nah, I'm not. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm not intentionally being racist. It's in my town. It's not very often you have people working there whose first language is English. That's all I mean by it. %90 of the staff in the KFC in my town, in mine and Celestro's town, English is their second language. Yeah, although we do actually sell sausage at breakfast time. It's sausage patties though, like it's burger shaped sausage. we don't add the English part of it. It's just a like single sausage and egg McMuffin or double sausage and egg McMuffin. What else is there? There's the I hate the breakfast shift. I can't believe you guys are doing this to me. I actually, to be honest with you, the breakfast part of my shift is the bit I hate the most, regardless as to what position I'm in. It's just easier on the hours for me. Pork sausage. We also do like a bacon and egg, double bacon and egg. Bacon roll with either brown sauce or ketchup, and there's a breakfast roll with brown sauce or ketchup. We're on a reduced menu still. We couldn't get the liquid egg up and running again after lockdown. That's the only item provider the McDonald's over here couldn't save. So there's no more bagel, there's no more breakfast wrap. It started to sound like a bad porn shoot. No, there's no triples during breakfast. We do a triple cheeseburger. It's basically just, you know, onions, pickles, ketchup, mustard, 3 pieces of meat, of beef, before anyone says anything, and 3 bits of cheese. Liquid egg, yeah. It goes onto a grill and it cooks into like a. You pour it out into a framework and it cooks out into like a square-shaped scrambled egg, but it's not scrambled. I don't actually like egg, so it's just the smell of it. I can kind of give you a rough idea, but I couldn't tell you via taste. I can't stand egg. McDonald's hot and steamy. I would be more afraid of the stars, or to see the stars of that show, than I would be if I went to the strip club that we have, the one and only strip club that someone thought would be a good idea to put in our town. No, we don't do the triple quarters. We do the double quarters, though. I'll tell you what, there is one thing I am liking over there. At the moment, one of our promotional burgers has a cheese sauce. I don't know what other countries have in terms of these products I'm about to mention, but it kind of smells like What's-Its, the crisps What's-Its. But it tastes like a Dairy spreadable. I like to put it in between the two bits of quarter pounder meat. Reminds me of burgers I used to have as a kid, where you could get burgers that had cheese injected in the middle of them, and you just cook them up like that. Sounds like I'm giving a bloody promotional for McDonald's, doesn't it? Screw that shit. Uh-oh. If I could do it without losing my job, I would happily put every single customer off eating McDonald's. I don't know how I'd do it, but I'm sure I'd find a way. Anything to make my job easier and more bearable. Please, I didn't nearly go over. You've seen me hovering on an edge. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on, let's do a quick save. And then let's back up over this way so I've got the room to do it. You actually tried to time me out. But yeah, you've seen me. So I was down like this. Like that, okay? Can't even back up, look. Unless I do. Ah, come on. Some creative work here, hold on. No, damn it, didn't work that time. But you see me do it. You see me force myself into a seesaw motion, and until the back pillar tracks have touched the ground. And just about managed to get back up and running again. It's actually quite surprising how far down that excavator can reach. Right, Celestro. For the stuff I'm helping you with tomorrow, once we can get your OBS settings correct, what kind of extras are you looking at? For example, that thing there. That's how many people I've got watching my channel right now. Then I've got this thing here. I've got that timer at the beginning of my thing if you wanted something like that. Obviously I've got the new subscriber thing. What else was it? Hold on. I'm going to have to take a look now. I don't know. Trying to remember the alerts I'm using. Donations, you know. Subs, you know. I mean, there's also like if you were to set up merchandise at some point or another, not that you're going to want to do it now, you know, just a test thing. Members, I do like what I've done for the sub though. It goes well with the ninja motif. Look at that. Look, I'm officially a member of the ninja army. Took me long enough. We were looking at these the other day on stream. I've never heard of that plugin. Like you can add like a wheel, like a prize wheel or a choice wheel, you know. At the moment, this is just how it's standard set up. It's just going to be for t-shirts, mouse pads and water bottles. It's like, hey, look, you've won a competition, Celestro. Now let's see what you're going to win. Give it a second. Oh no, wait, I need to add in the thing, don't I? Add in the browser for it before I forget. Before I make myself look stupid. Too late. The winner is a mouse pad. Change the colours of them and things as well. Spin it again, shall we? I don't know how to do that without actually going to the website, but... And there's a water bottle. I mean, you can customise completely. Might do the real thing for voting choices, yeah. What else is there? Let's take a look here. There's a sub goal, a view account, which you're seeing, the tip ticker, which is what it's showing you at the bottom there with the writing. The tip jars are those two things on either side. Sponsor banner. There's a poll. You can do a voting poll. Chat box, alert box, event list. I don't actually know what that means. Let's have a look at this. I've not seen this one yet. Oh, well, that seems quite cool. I mean, it wouldn't do for me. My channel's too slow based for this sort of thing. But basically, I'll show you. Let me add this one in. Then we'll get back to digging. So I'm going to enlarge just so you can see it properly. It's recent events, okay? Then if, say, so, like, test donation. Oh, damn it. Oops, I'm going to have to... I'll fix that later, don't worry. You know, then someone subbed. That should be added to the ticker. Oh, no, maybe not. But it was also doing merch. You know, so all sorts of things. Alright, so bear with me. I need to try and fix that tip jar. Because now it's got false tips in it. I didn't realise that would happen from a different widget, so... Where's it gone? Where's that reset button? Empty jar. Boom. No, too big. Oh, I know how I can do this. I know how I can make this easy. Ah, maybe not. I thought I could adjust the tip sizes for the different coin levels, but apparently not. No, way too big. Ah, why are these test ones so, like, big? I don't care about big donations. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry, I had to clear out your coins. I'm not good at scripted. But that's why I gave you a link to that video, to that YouTuber channel. I'm not great with the scripted like that. I have to go with the flow, whether it's in video or live stream or what. The last time I did anything scripted was, it's actually in the link in the description below. It's the how I set up for leaderboards, and even there I'm stiff, and yeah, it's not very good. I'll pass on that one, dude. I'm happy doing, you know, game tips and tricks, but the technical stuff, half of it I need to look up as well. The stuff I just showed you, that is next to nothing. It is literally a matter of copying a line, a URL line, and pasting it as a browser section in the source. It's just literally a copy and paste to get it running. Nothing else to it. Streamlabs does the rest. That's absolutely fine, dude. If you are still hanging around, at least listening, if I get one of those people turn up, I'll give you a call to if you're okay with just giving them the ban and a hide, or the ban and the delete, should I say. Oh, I forgot to scroll over, so I can't see my stats on stream. There we go. Sweet, thank you, Celestro. I'd only be going for another hour anyway. Let me bring in the front end loader. Well, maybe it was a bad idea setting up the wall like that. I set it up as a light source, then I turn everything off. Go me. I thought I saw a chunk of dirt sticking out. No, need to be lower. Let's have a look, see if anything's changed. So what do I need? Let's have a look. Let's actually have a look here while I roll a fag. Roll a cigarette. I'm just shy of 11 grand. Oh, which means I need 4 grand. 4 grand will put me back on the leaderboard. However, if I were to get 4 grand and Angero and the old man didn't have anything to clean out, I would jump immediately 2 places. But it's going to take some doing. I tend to put through on good, solid dirt clean out. I have a tendency to put through, what, 700 ounces, give or take a clean out. Takes me about an hour. So we're looking at 4 hours solid, non-invasive, full on, no dawdling, no distractions, just tearing through the dirt. And that's assuming, like I said, that they don't have anything to put through, that they're not holding on to buckets or anything. On here, as much as I'd hate to have my win saved by the seasonal, if I did win a skin just through this, like as a consolation, let's call it the consolation skin, even though it's the same skin, I only need 4 ounces. Holy crap. Smoker only has 4 ounces difference. He put through 36,000 ounces in one in-game year. Oh shit. In his first year. In fact, he might still very well still be in his first year. Unless... No, he couldn't have. There's no, he can't hold buckets past the year point. So that's not what he's done. He hasn't stored up buckets for multiple years and then processed them all. Can't do it. The game won't let you. Damn. He literally tears through. I mean, I thought I processed quickly. He just... I mean, let's say the rest of my year in game is as good as it has been so far, right? I'm looking at 20,000 ounces. And here's the thing, you see me just annihilate. You see me go through 100% of a wash plant out of 300% in 13 minutes, averaging 15 minutes for each 100%. But even so, that is only, I think my best was like what you saw on that particular day was 3,000 something cubic yards of dirt. I've seen people put through 5,000 in a day and still get the type of clean outs that I get. I don't get how they can do it so quick. I am hoping by the streams next week I will be back on the top 10. So if you're playing the game, keep an eye on that leaderboard. Over the next few days I should hopefully start climbing up ranks again. My wash plant is set up. All I got to do is finish prepping the dirt. After this little section here that I'm deleting, all I've got to do is bulldoze it and then put my franks into place. That's it, nothing else. I'm good to go. You know, I said, you know what? If I drop down enough, if I lose enough positions, I might actually see you on the leaderboard. Spy's only got like an ounce difference between his total and his seasonal. Celestro, can you block and remove that one for me, please? Thank you very much. Don't know what it is about me tonight. I got some special sort of, hey look, big target here. I'm not even that popular a channel. Don't get me wrong. Big shout outs to my loyal and regular viewers. Thank you very much. But I'm not a well-known channel, am I? I don't get why they're picking on me. I mean, I don't even have 200 subscribers. I don't think. I don't think it's 200. Sorry, not 300. I've got 240. I don't even have 250. Look at that. And I don't even mind the fact that I don't even have that 250. For me, it's quality of viewers, not quantity. You know, I'd rather have a small amount of active subscribers who I can interact with on streams or on videos and things like that, then have thousands of subs, but most of them dead subscribers. People who don't do anything, don't even lurk, don't watch, don't comment. I had that on my old channel and it was so depressing. I had, like, before I quit my last channel, I had 3,000 odd subs. And I was lucky to get 5 views on a video, if that, by the end of it. Hell, sometimes I was lucky to get 1 viewer. Everyone was like, oh, I want to see this, I want to see this, and then no one ever did. And they wouldn't let me do anything else either. I tried to branch out into other things, but I got locked into not only just Minecraft, but a specific mod on Minecraft. Even if I added other mods around it to make it more interesting, people only wanted to see that one particular mod, and then got bored of seeing it after an episode or 2. So, you know, I just couldn't win on that one, on that channel. I mean, don't get me wrong, the mod itself was pretty fun to play. I enjoyed it. And if the vast majority of the people who do watch my content here enjoyed Minecraft, I think that particular mod would go down well. I don't even know if it's being continued anymore though. But it was basically, it was a simulation based mod in a way. It was like SimCity or The Sims in Minecraft. You know, you'd start off with one NPC and 10 credits. You would use those. You would set down a block or craft a block and set it down, and choose what you wanted that block to become, like a house, for example, in this case. Then you would choose that one homeless NPC, turn it into a builder. They would build your house for you if you give them the resources, like whatever house you designed it to be, you chose it to be. It would use up some of the credits to, whilst it's doing its job. Then when it's done, when it was completed, it would move into that house, and then another NPC, homeless, would move into the area. And you keep going, because the houses that you build and are occupied produce rent. It is kind of a tier-based system in the way that you need more and more resources and more expensive resources to build the really good stuff. That'll get you the most rent. But after a while, once you get enough rent going, you can get miners for yourself, you can get lumberjacks, all of that stuff. They'll harvest everything for you. You can get farms down where they can plant your crops, harvest them, send them to a greengrocer where the NPCs would go to get food because they need to eat or they'll die. Prior to having a shop for them, you had to throw food at them for them to eat. You could get animal farms up and running. You could even do it, set it up so that there's a burger place. The farmers would send potatoes over there to turn them into, so that they could be turned into fries. The cow farmers would send over beef. The wheat farmers would send wheat to a mill, which would turn it into either flour, and then you send it somewhere else to turn it into bread, or they'll turn it into bread. I can't remember. And then the bread is sent over to the burger place. There's another cow farm, but in this time it makes milk. It's to produce milk, which gets sent to another place to turn it into cheese. That cheese is then sent over to the burger place, and you can just literally make burgers and fries to sell to the NPCs. So it was a fun mod, and I had a tendency to add like tech to it and things like that. But like I said, people wanted to watch it and then just got really bored of it really quickly. So you know, I couldn't really win. You could have fighters that would roam around at night and killing mobs for you. There's a bank where you could buy and sell, you know, redstone, gold, iron, diamonds, things like that. That way, if you played on what's it called? Not passive, peaceful. Played on peaceful. Obviously you're not going to get string or ender pearls or things. Every now and then the bank might sell them. Just, you know, little things like that. Right, I need to move this out of the way. Oh, I didn't do that corner, did I? Oh well. I only do that, by the way, like place the bucket on the ground because one person not moaned about it, but was like, I couldn't do that. I drive one of those in real life. That would just ruin it. And I started doing it in the stream for that person, and ever since then I've done it. Right. So I'm going to be doing these 4 here are already bulldozed. Originally I was going to delete them, but I decided better of it. Yeah, I'll take them on as well. Then let's see, not going to harvest any of them, especially like when you got overburden like that. Same with them, too much overburden, they'll just be deleted. And I can flatten them later on. So this is what I need to focus on right here. No, they're not worth it really. So that section there. Oh, I hate approaching that. It tried to bulldoze there. Can you see? Just a little bit. Look. It doesn't like coming onto this section there from any angle. If you're going too fast, it dips down as it chunks its way onto the dirt, and it just tears away at it. So first things first, I need a platform from which to work. Let's do a quick save as well before I forget. Maybe I'll be better off starting the other end. Turn it around. Right, now I'm going to double back over it. Might need to do this a couple of times just to get the depth in, just to get it lower down a little bit. And I also need this back little platform here so that the excavator has room to maneuver when we reach the back. One more good pass should do the trick. There's a bit of a difference in height back there though, isn't it? What did I do wrong there? don't tell me I'm stuck. Just trying to turn around. Come on. You got this. Thank you. Right, all the way down. And come up a little bit. Just to catch any lumps. And get a better area there. Perfect. Now I need a little sidebar here. A little bit more over if I can. That's a bit too far over, but lacking in room. Blade moved too much. You didn't want to move, did you? Again, this is just so that my excavator has room to swing its arse. Got a big ass. I think we can all agree on that. That should give me. No, I need to have a little bit more at the back here because I haven't got room to move around. And as much time as this is taking, it saves a lot of time when you're digging. You end up getting through a claim faster, at least I do anyway, through this overall process than I would including the overburden. Not only do I dig through the claim faster, but my clean outs are much better as a result. So based off my current progress here, guys, if not tomorrow, I will be collecting gold on the day after. It may not be a lot, because obviously I'll be coming home, then doing a little bit on here, and then back to streaming a different game, streaming Raft. But some progress will be made. There we go, I can actually move now. Can line it up a lot easier now. That's good. That's what I wanted. Oh, that didn't work out, did it? It's just because it's got that dip. Damn it, come on, get off, get off. Might have a little trouble. Oh no. I think I know how I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to flatten it all to this level, but because there's a big amount of dirt that side, I should be able to push it across this way and still keep it within the defined area, so I don't actually lose any of the gold on the squares that have almost zero overburden on them. So that's fine. I'm on the wrong section here. I need to actually be catching part of both. It's going to take a few passes, but no, back up. By the time I'm done, it should all look nice and beautiful and flat and level. Not that I don't think you guys will get to see on stream, but whether it's tonight or tomorrow, I will post a screenshot of what it looks like for you guys in Discord. No. That's the bit you've got to be careful of, is going over the edge like that, because it is annoying to have to come back up. That and getting caught in little spines like that. Thankfully, you can kind of jiggle about with the back end and the front end like that, just to try and raise and lower your bulldozer until you can wiggle your way off of the spike. That's what she said. Beat you all to it. See, right now it's a bit uneven. That will change. Even if I don't manage to finish leveling it off perfectly, just the mere fact that vehicles drive on and over will help out a lot. It will help to flatten and level out. After a while, the more you drive over certain areas, the more the dirt molds because of those tracks. But oh geez, hold on. Oh, that is horribly unlevel. Oh, I can't. No. And just in case you are unclear, are you kidding me? I don't get why it's not catching. Maybe it's because it's on a downhill grade. That could possibly be the reason. Like if I were to turn around and do it from this direction, it will catch. Properly catch. Right. But see? Instant. Out of curiosity. Well, it's not bad on the overburden still. What's it done to the others though? Like, I should have kept track of the amount of gold that was on them, but I think it might have lowered the amount, which is to be expected. I am just shifting the dirt around. Oh, I know what I can do. Right, let's do another quick save here. Now I'm on the gradient that I want to be. Let's push this out of the way here, so it's level. That's it. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's push that out a little just so I've got room to move. Nice. Then when I'm done, I'll have an actual proper depth platform for which to push everything forwards, whether it's a high rise or a low rise. It should still give enough room. I shouldn't need to go down that swath again. Hopefully the excavator should be raised, the back of it should be raised enough off the ground so that if I need to swing around past that little flat bit there, it should still work. Sometimes it does require you to go over it a couple of times, depending on if you go too far over into the next section. Like sometimes you only want to go, I don't know, like a third of your blade being covered by the next section. Otherwise you end up having too much spread across the front of the blade and it ends up making another line, which is what happened here. Just flattening the spine here. Perfect. Alright, let's try this again. Now that we've achieved the level that we wanted. Nice. And then whatever's left incorporates into the front there. So let's take a look, see what's happened. That's still got a little bit of overburden, that's fine. Look at that, that is all looking beautiful. Oh, that one has a little less gold in it now. It shouldn't do, because it's overburden on top still. course, any overburden is getting chucked into the front. So the first, what the hell? That is wrong. Hugely wrong. Because that was similar to that. I don't know. Sometimes it glitches out on you like that. And there's no known reason why. But as you can see, once you get the right level that you want to work from, it doesn't take too long to straighten it out. Once you get that groove going, I mean, how many of you who have tried using these before and aren't very good, haven't had enough practice, would have screwed this up by now? I don't mean that in a harsh way. Just I mean, it took me a while to get used to using the bulldozer, just as it took me a long time to get used to using the front end loader. You know, so I'm amongst. I know when I say how many of you would have screwed it up by now, I mean me in my early days with this as well. I'm not excluding myself from that from back when I first started with the bulldozer, before I got quite like this. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a master at it, but I would like to say I'm quite proficient. My first few clean outs on these front 4 squares are going to be a load of bull crap, but the ones afterwards are just going to be fantastic. I've just realised the time. So tomorrow, as I said, guys, if anyone is interested, not recording, not streaming, but if you'd like to join me and a couple of others in a game of Tribes of Midgard, if you have the game, just let me know in the Discord, the channel Discord, the group Discord. If you are not part of that yet and you'd like to be, the link is in the description below. I can have up to 10 players total, and so far 3 are spoken for. Just not, like I said, not recording, not streaming. There is a voice client set up, but if you don't want to talk on it, you don't have to. No one's forcing anyone. It's just literally a chill out session, So if you're interested, by all means, like I said, let me know in the Discord below. The time we will be starting is about, if you know my streaming routine, half hour before the time I usually stream at. If you don't know then my streaming routine, then basically when we hit the hour mark, like in real life time. When we get to the next hour mark, which is in 7 minutes for me, all you've got to do is take 3 hours off of that time, and that will be the time we'll start gaming tomorrow. So then after that, Friday and Saturday, I will be back with hopefully Ranty, Celestro, Mr. Gamer, with some more Raft. That's absolutely fine, as it, you know, if you're at work, you're at work. You can't fault that. You need monies. You need money to donate to me. Of course you need the money. I'm kidding, Acid, I'm kidding. And sorry I screwed up your little coin in the jar, dude. I didn't mean to. And I was wrong. I can adjust the images for the coins, but I can't adjust the amounts. It's kind of strange. Now can you see what I mean? Like, look how quickly I'm just chugging through this now, the bulldozing. Once you get that platform from which to launch the rest of it, it doesn't take much at all. But for now, guys, like I said, I am about to end off here. So, hopefully, I'll see you guys at some of the other streams if you're one of the lurkers who were around earlier. If you want to see some more of my stuff, please feel free to go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit though the bell notification so you get notified when I schedule my streams, which is usually a few hours ahead of time. Apart from that though, guys, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate and comment below, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe, sleep well. Goodbye.